Therefore, for that reason, for all that I'm saying to you, consequently, we should always pray and not give up. Are you with me? We should always pray and never give up. Even if you don't know when I am going to come back, always be in a mode of prayer and don't give up praying. Even if you don't know the timing in which your answer will be answered, always pray and never give up. Even if you don't know the day of your victory, always pray and never give up. Are you with me? And Jesus urge us again, until you see the victory, until you see your deliverance, until you see the kingdom coming back, until you see all those things, keep on praying and never give up. I cannot stress this enough. And I love this idea of never give up. I remember when I got married, this month will be 9 years. My wife and I got married. And I remember we got married, and a few months later, God has called us to Ontario. And before my marriage, I was a very negligent person. I was very spontaneous. I live on the moment. I didn't have no plan. I whenever the wave goes, I'm kind of like, well, I follow the flow type of person, right? And I wasn't the person who was planning ahead, like we say. I'm like, right now I'm thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about now. I'm thinking about what I'm going to achieve today. I was not thinking about the future, but something happened when you get married. You have to think about tomorrow. You have to think about planning about the future, because now your life is not only depending on you, people depend on you. You have your wife depends on you. You have kids coming up depending on you. And I had an attitude that if something wasn't working, I just let it go. I just give up. And I had to let go of this attitude, because this attitude was actually costing me a lot. And I had to adopt an attitude, this quality, this trait of persistence, of perseverance, of not letting the wave guide you, but fight through the waves. Not letting circumstances decide the turning point of your life. Fight and through the circumstances. Don't give up. Because now if you give up on other people too. Are you with me? So very quickly, when I got married, I had a huge slap in the face. I got to better wake up. You can't give up now. So if you start something, you have to see it through. Are you with me? If you have an idea, you have to follow up on it. If you start praying for something, if you don't see it on your time, you have to keep on praying until you see it. I've adopted this perspective since the moment I got married, and the moment I realized my dad is not here anymore. My mom's not around anymore. I'm not the prince in my church anymore. I'm alone in Brentford, of all places. I didn't know anything about this area. We had nobody. Giving up was not an option anymore. Are you with me? And I want to drive this home tonight, that giving up is not an option. Amen? That if Jesus himself, he says, you know what, until you see all those things, you must pray and not give up. Never give up. I remember when I read it for the first time, it says, wow, even Jesus said it. So not only is a personal development, I'm really into personal development, motivational things, kind of a good pep talk for me, but wow, it's a biblical thing too. Man, if it is a biblical thing, if it is a faith thing, I have more than enough reason to be a person that perseveres until the end. That pray and not give up until I see it happening. That if I have an idea, if I have a vision, it's God's vision for my life, and I will see it through.